Maps represent the Ganga as a single blue line slicing across northern India. In reality, that line fractures into a massive, sprawling network of veins. The catchment area covers 8.6 lakh square kilometers, 26% of India's landmass. To understand the human stakes, look at the concentration of life here. This system provides 1/3 of India's surface water and supports 43% of the nation's population. To see how one river system shoulders the survival of hundreds of millions, we have to deconstruct how it is built, piece by piece, from the Himalayas to the ocean. The assembly begins at the Gangotri Glacier, nearly 3,900 meters above sea level. This is the birthplace of the source stream, the Bhagirathi. Human intervention starts almost immediately. The Terry Dam captures the Bhagirathi's flow to generate hydropower and regulate the water released during the dry months. This topological map shows how the headwaters gather force. Through the Panch Prayag, or 5 confluences, smaller streams like the Dali Ganga, Nandakini, Pindar, and Mandakini all feed into a second major river, the Alaknanda. The system finally unites at Dev Prayag. Here, the Alaknanda and Bhagirathi physically collide, and the river officially takes the name Ganga. The Ganga is not born from a single source. It is meticulously assembled from a vast, high-altitude hydrological network. The river leaves the mountains and enters the Gangetic Plains at Haridwar. Large-scale extraction begins here. A barrage diverts a massive portion of the flow into the Upper Ganga Canal for irrigation. Further downstream at the Bijnor and Aurora barrages, additional diversions create a massive drain on the river's volume. This chart maps the counterbalance to those extractions. Massive volumes are injected back by Himalayan tributaries like the Ramganga, Gagra, Gandak, and Kosi. A second wave arrives from right bank tributaries. Rivers like the Yamuna and Son inject millions of liters, sustaining volume despite human withdrawals. You can see the physical scale of this convergence at the Sangam in Prayagraj, where the Yamuna finally merges with the Ganga. The plains act as a precarious ledger, balancing heavy agricultural withdrawals against these life-saving tributary deposits to keep the river flowing. When the river reaches West Bengal, its natural course is interrupted by the Farakka barrage. The barrage artificially fractures the flow, diverting a large quantity of water into a feeder canal to keep the Hooghly River relatively free of silt. The right branch, known as the Bhagirathi Hooghly, travels past Kolkata toward the sea. Meanwhile, the left branch, the Padma, enters Bangladesh to merge with the Brahmaputra and Meghna rivers. Human engineering, rather than just natural topography, ultimately dictates how the river finishes its journey. The fragmented branches of the river finally fan out to form the sprawling Sundarbans. This creates the world's largest delta before the river finally empties into the Bay of Bengal. This geographic majesty contrasts with a stark reality. The system is under immense human pressure. You can clearly see the profound fragility of the river here, where severe pollution and heavy siltation continuously threaten the crumbling banks. Protecting the Ganga requires managing the entire closed-loop system of tributaries and dams. The geographic and economic survival of nearly half of India depends on keeping this entire network intact.